All you gotta do is practice.
I don't think that's true.
My kids have really nice handwriting.
I don't think that's true. That all you have to do is practice.
No, I think most boys
Lower that
have,
shit on deck.
It's not nice.
I think most boys have shitty handwriting. That's the thing.
It's because we don't care.
And I really question when a guy has nice handwriting.
Really?
Like they're
Why?
gay?
Like, yeah, it's weird.
Also, the thing too with this.
So
is
that's
I'm
not
doing
a-
the whole intro
that's not a
thing,
thing
it's
that
just
chicks are
press
into?
record, you
Yeah.
know?
No, I mean, yeah, it's cool,
absolutely.
but it's not common.
I pressed record.
I have very nice handwriting.
We're back.
Let me see. Let me see.
I have
Almost if you had a
nothing
beer.
that's not
Right-
Still
nice.
sober.
right First
Still
Down
sober.
Dawgs.
That's why we had to do it.
Whoops.
First Down Dawgs.
Yeah, don't do an intro. We're always back. It's perfect. This guy's right.
Oh, you do have nice
Last man's
handwriting.
in.
Okay, that's not how
Yeah,
we
because
spell
he's
it.
gay.
But he does have good handwriting.
You
for a
press
guy.
record on this one?
Yes, I'll check again.
I'm on the clock.
So you fixed the Instagram? Is that what happened?
I fixed it. You broke it. I love how he's like, you fucking broke it already. You're fired.
Blame it on the link.
And it's him. It was the link. As soon as I removed it, posted.
Wasn't that link there forever?
Forever.
Well, clearly it's against
not
the
a
new
new link.
rules.
What
Whatever.
new-
I don't know. Whatever new Instagram
Insta
rules.
rules.
Insta rules. That's what I was gonna say.
What scared me about the whole situation is it said, all right, Katie, you're in charge of the Instagram. And then the first thing I heard her say when she came here is, Kurt, do you know anything about Instagram? This guy has no idea.
Well, I figured it out. He, to be fair, said he
be
did not know
fair.
anything about it and that you did.
Sure.
I'm not
was very
concerned
honest.
that he doesn't know anything about Instagram. I'm concerned that you asked him if he knew anything about Instagram.
I'm not scared to ask for help.
She doesn't know much about me yet. She'll learn it.
How do you
She
not
knows a
know?
lot.
You know all this shit and you don't know anything about that.
I know Instagram.
He barely knows anything that goes on.
So good.
Okay.
I'm so good.
He's
at it.
now he's just on air talent at this point.
Oh, come on. I'm making solid War on Fear videos right now.
Okay, we'll give you
Thank
that.
you. Thank
We'll
you.
give you that.
What's
you.
fear of videos?
It's a music.
Ask your cousin.
I thought it's fear of on war.
War on Fear.
Oh, war on fear.
Yeah. The this is different. This is different.
It's always different.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
This is
This is crazy.
What is that from?
Regular Vacation.
A movie that was made 15 years before you were born.
I know the movie.
That other room feels like such a long time ago, right?
It was now.
I
The
feel like such
yellow
a different person.
couch.
It was.
The yellow couch.
Yeah.
I love the yellow couch.
I
miss
kicked
that
so
room.
much
Don't you miss that
ass
room?
that we had to
Yeah.
stop for a year.
It was the smush room.
Wait.
Hey, you had that teed up.
I did a
Wait,
little
our
bit.
poster up.
Yeah.
They can't really see it though. We're gonna be so close on your face, and
Okay, don't zoom too fucking close, please.
no,
Yes,
we're gonna be
right.
like here.
No, really?
Yeah,
I miss the old room.
everybody
And
does.
Not everybody. You know
Where's-
why
where's
we
the
don't miss
smush
the,
room?
we don't miss
Who's
the
the
old
one
room so
person
much?
who doesn't miss
Me.
it?
Because this room's not set up for takeout takes. So I love this
Oh,
room.
we'll make it set up.
Oh.
Why
It will
don't we
come
do something different? Instead of calling a bar, why don't we call like a random friend or something
Listen,
who
just-
actually knows like sports?
Because
so
friends
that
are boring.
they could be funny. I have funny friends.
I
I have
think
lots
call-
of friends that would love to be called to talk about football.
Listen, just worry about getting the Instagram going, and
Yeah.
then we'll figure out who we're calling.
Yeah.
Rude.
All right?
You know, I just tried to help you out. You're
I
the
know.
one who doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, no, he
I
doesn't
don't
have
want to
time
talk
to
to
do
your
it.
friends either.
He doesn't
You
have time
know?
to do it.
Okay, so
That's
then
the
we
point.
don't talk to anybody.
Fuck me, that's twice.
We're gonna put two of Tripp's kids to work too.
His
Yeah.
son could talk.
They need money.
You guys have any new
There's
kids?
no money involved.
How's your son doing at school? When does he go back?
He went back a month and a half ago.
Oh shit.
Big game this weekend.
Yeah, they got
Should
their
we
ass
start off every episode with updating like how
The
Hartwick
Hartwood,
football team?
the Hartwood Hawks? I doubt it.
No,
No, there's 11 people that would care.
the Hartwick corner,
I was gonna
it's
say
the Hartwick
something
Hive.
mean about us, but I'm not.
and we'll throw in like a sound like an eagle, like you know.
That was a lot.
Did they win or no? They lost.
Oh yeah, they got their ass kicked.
Maritime killed him.
Maritime's serious.
Military
college.
baby.
No,
They're not good.
I used to know a kid that played for Maritime.
They a couple kids from Lindy, the last couple of years played there, but last year they beat them by 21, 22 points, and this year was a complete shit show. New offense, new quarterback. It was fucking ugly, man.
Any positives? Like you see any like anything changing anytime soon?
No.
Okay.
No tier because the kid was playing in college.
Oh yeah, no. That,
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. When when they called his name after like the starting lineup,
Right.
like yeah, that was a lot.
Okay.
Now he's in.
Then it was 21-0.
Yeah. Well,
Is he starting?
yeah. So he went in the first series. They went 3 and out, which was awesome. And the second series, they came out with a different front, so he's not in. So they went with a 4-man. They went with a 4-3 rather than 3-4. So he was out 3 first downs in a row. They put that other defense in, bang, punt right away. And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, all right, these guys, like, now they're like, oh shit, these guys are pretty good. And then the offense just turned the ball over. I think they had 6 turnovers.
So the defense is good in the
Defense, you wouldn't know because all their scoring drives started on like plus territory. It was a fucking disaster.
How was the turnout? Good family turnout?
The stands were packed. It's only it's a little bit bigger than Lindenhurst, like the stands.
Cool spot.
It's fucking amazing spot.
Yeah, underneath
like
the
there is
bridge.
no better place
Cool
to watch
spot.
it. Like it was unbelievable.
Where?
Maritime.
Underneath the Throgs Neck Bridge.
Yeah, so you look one way, you got the Throgs Neck Bridge. You look to the other end zone, and you got the New York City landscape.
Yeah.
So like, oh, there's the Empire State Building, in the back of the end zone. Like,
Yeah,
it's fucking
that's
wild.
Nice place to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. It was like the
Makes
sun
it
was
better.
going down, like at the end of the game, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, like this is amazing! Like take some pictures." I was like, "Just don't put the scoreboard in any of your pictures."
Maritime, is that like a military school?
Mhm.
They're military
It's a-
affiliated,
Yeah.
Interesting.
but
My
you don't
brother
have
went
to.
there.
You don't have to get like you don't have to join the military when you graduate.
No, you gotta like do time in the beginning and shit.
You have to do like depending on what your major is. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's exciting.
Why are we watching this?
We're not
Tennis?
watching anything. We're doing
Oh,
a show.
Pickleball? Doubles pickleball?
Oh shit! Who did I
Can't stand
pick?
pickleball.
Son of a bitch!
I think
I
I'd
missed my pick.
rather watch like the Yankee game that's on or something.
I took AJ Dillon. I didn't want to take AJ Dillon.
Yeah, you fucked in that week.
I don't have the sound on.
Do you,
Fucking-
other than
Are
your
you
son?
on the same? Is this you guys are together on that? Oh no,
That's
yours
the
on-
worst pick of the draft. Fuck.
Other than your son, like any other new kids since the last time we recorded? For either of you?
No, I'm good.
When was
Yeah,
the last time we
I'm
recorded?
A year ago.
We're not
Might be.
Seriously.
Literally a year ago. We did the preseason.
All right, then then we're good.
Since we put one out.
Yeah, since we put one out, there's been another one.
There's 4 total right now that I know of.
Jeez.
You guys are fucking in a race.
And I got an iPhone, so there might be a 5th coming soon. I don't know.
Hey, nice.
That's a burner.
Still
What about you? You have
Do
any?
you even use it? That
No,
one?
I hate it. I don't know how to use it.
What were you gonna ask her?
You have any new dog kids or anything? What do you got?
No,
Just the
mine.
one?
Just one dog. Actually,
How's that working out?
Let's fucking look at him because I left the box on the floor. And he's eating it.
What?
You left a what?
A big box. I got a new chair. 'cause he
Giant
ate
box
my
of
chair.
chocolate on the floor. She left.
It's a freaking chair. Chocolate.
Real nice parenting.
She's gonna come
I'm
home.
the
Joey's
best
gonna
mom.
be shaking.
Sean also left a giant box of chocolate out for his kids.
Oh my God! Look.
He's chewing it.
Yes, we're yelling
Oh,
at
we're
him.
cutting that in.
Oh, you could go a lot.
Joey!
We should ruin the audio for the episode.
Everybody just tuned out.
Joey Caffarelli.
He has a last name?
Oh my god.
No, that's bad. I literally just bought this.
Yeah, but
I
he's
need
probably
to call
just
my
chewing
mother.
the box.
I need to call.
Or
my-
he's a
no,
fucking
he took
dog.
He took the whole thing out of the box.
This is going swimmingly.
This is great.
Hey, why'd you guys take so long? I don't know. Joey was eating a box.
That sounds.
many jokes.
That sounds so crazy.
93 jokes just ran across my head.
Wait, it's hot.
If we don't
here.
start recording soon, we're gonna need a bathroom break. So you
I've
guys.
been recording the whole entire time.
We are recording.
Wait,
We're
I
back.
need my mom. I need my mom. Hold on.
We're not doing the open.
Crisis.
Hold on, we're doing
crisis,
takeout takes with her
crisis.
mom.
He just
Hey,
went,
mom, who do you like in
Mom,
the Jets versus Buffalo?
I need you to please go to my house because Joey opened the box in my chair and took out the
Well,
cushions.
that sounds like a real kid.
And I just yelled at him, and he went to the couch. But can you please just go there?
Where are you?
I'm at the podcast recording right now.
Oh, all right.
You're live.
Okay.
Jets or Bills?
Oh, shut up.
Sounds like a regular takeout.
I heard that noise way too many times.
Fuck this child.
How's everybody feeling about their teams? How you feeling about the Steelers?
I like my team.
Yeah.
I think this is the year that he tries to prove himself. If he could do
Who's
it,
he?
Pick it.
pick it, baby.
Okay.
Come on. If he could get by, he improved towards the end of the year. He's already making faces over there.
No,
No,
I,
I
If
don't
he
mind
if
it.
he could continue the way he was growing at the end of last year, keeping them over 500 like nobody thought they would,
Yeah, I can't believe that.
it's amazing.
Most consistent.
I think they're a low end playoff
It's
team.
not amazing.
I knew they would be 500.
A little bit over.
Yeah,
Did you know
they're
that?
like
Did you say that last year?
I always say it because
Because
death,
it's the
taxes, and
freaking
Mike Tomlin not having a losing
Tomlin.
season.
They have to be over 500. No, if they can improve on just 2 wins, they'll be a low end playoff team. And if they make the playoffs, that's it. I'm happy
What's
with
their
that.
projection?
If I get a playoff game, definitely.
Home playoff game.
Yeah, we got 2 running backs. We got a couple wide receivers. If Devontae Johnson could
Offensive line.
hold the ball,
Some defensive guys.
true. The offensive line a little bit rough.
Yeah, you need some help there.
But
So
Yeah,
does
but
everybody.
If Pickett could get better, he can get the
If
ball
he
out
could- if he
faster.
could just improve,
offensive
he's
line
big.
only has to get a little better.
he's kind of quick for his size. I'm kind of excited about it, but like not
Yeah.
talking about it. You know
What about the
Oh,
rest
like
of the division?
John
Like
and
the
the
Jets.
Jets.
What?
I'm not going to talk about that at all. You never talk about the Jets? What about the rest of the division?
Well, I do think Lamar Jackson has a lot to prove this year. I think he's going to come out angry.
I think the division's going to be tough.
I think the division's going to be tough. Nobody knows what Watson's going to do though.
Yeah.
So I think
I think we all know
Definitely
what
get a
he's
few
gonna do.
massages.
like trash.
No, like he's gonna rub his penis on people.
He's definitely going for a few massages.
Oh my god.
So 1 and 3.
He's fucking great at that. His numbers are outstanding.
If you're a Browns fan, you're rooting for massages.
Yeah, you have
know?
to.
That's true. That's true. I think they might shit the bed.
The Browns?
Yeah.
I'm hot on the Browns.
Oh,
Good defense.
That sounds crazy.
Chubb being healthy. They got to use him right though.
I'm hot on the Browns.
and they never,
And they
ever
never
do.
do.
And
Exactly.
it cost
You're
me
right, they never
so
do.
much
Exactly.
goddamn
No,
money.
the Browns are not going to be good.
And then you got Cincinnati. They're a powerhouse.
It's a fucking stack.
It's a good division. It's a really good division. But they didn't get beat up by him last year, so
Yeah.
I don't expect them
Yeah.
to get beat up by him this year.
What other division they play?
Do I know what?
What's the other division
What's
they
the
play?
rest of their?
It's the NFC.
Oh,
division.
I don't actually this year. I know they play in the West. I know they play in the NFC West,
Oh, so there you go.
which should be pretty good.
Nice,
Niners.
that's easy. Yeah,
Seattle Niners opening day. I'm
Mhm.
happy about that.
yeah. You might as well get him then.
That's the week to beat them.
Purdy.
That's the week to play the San Francisco
Absolutely.
49ers.
It's a tough division.
And the rest of the divisions, the NFC West is dog shit.
Yeah,
I-
I don't think it's gonna be
NFC
that
South and West are dog shit.
Awful. There's some bad divisions, but it's also some really good divisions.
good. Are they playing the Jets again?
Speaking of good divisions, the AFC East. How you feel about the Dolphins?
Super Bowl.
Oh, come on. How many games does Tua last?
Oh, if Tua can last, like, don't you know what he did during the offseason?
There's no way he's gonna last.
During the offseason, he took jujitsu so he could practice
Falling?
falling down. So now he won't get hurt.
Is
'Cause
that
he-
an actual fact?
Yeah, because obviously they didn't teach him
That's
that
impressive.
at Alabama.
Wait, did you
Do you forget who Trip is?
did
it's
you
nothing but
watch
facts over here
quarterback?
in the
Wait,
corner.
speaking of, did you guys watch quarterback? I know you said you watched quarterback.
I only watched the first 2 episodes.
Oh,
It was
you
interesting.
watched?
Yes, I watched.
Wait, did you see the episode with Mahomes with his trainer? How they like
Mhm.
they teach him how to like extend as far as possible so that
Mhm.
if he does do those things, he's not prone
Right.
to injury as much.
Right. It's
That's like the similar situation.
yeah. Well, Brady started that. That was Brady, and then Brady was like, if I drink water, I'll never get hurt.
Oh yeah, well that's what he
Because
said.
yeah,
If I drink
like
water.
if you don't eat tomatoes and you drink water, you don't get hurt.
Nightshades. You got to watch out for the nightshades.
What's
I know all
wrong
about
with
those.
tomatoes?
Wait, so I gotta stop
Oh.
eating tomatoes?
Yeah, acidic. Oh yeah,
And
that's
skins.
it's not good for you.
Eggplants also. Nightshades.
Logs right into your joints.
Cucumbers.
Grapes?
Yeah, no good.
Any fruit with a seed, just stay away from it.
Yeah,
Really?
Serves
and the
nothing.
acidity.
I've been waiting
in,
for somebody to tell me to stay
Every
away from
fruit has a seed.
No. Every
Yes.
every vegetable with a seed. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that
Is
is
tomato a
interesting.
fruit or a vegetable?
That's something that Brady.
Tomatoes
And
are
I,
fruit.
that's something that Brady and I have in common. No nightshades.
Nice.
Oh. What about plastic surgery?
I've had a little.
Your face does look much better.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't
It's
know.
fucked up.
I said your
Better
face looks
than-
much better.
better
What
than
else about the
Brady.
Dolphins?
If
Swung
they
and missed on a shit ton of running backs.
yeah, that's that's all right. We'll make do. They if they stay healthy, they're dangerous. They have one of the best defensive coaches in the league, Vic Fangio.
Defense is
Huge get. That's Mike McDaniel just saying, listen, you got this. Like, and they went out and got the best. Literally, like, other than Belichick and who else could you say is the best defensive coach out there?
Joe Judge.
No.
Joe Judge.
Yeah.
Where is he? Is he somewhere?
He's the Patriots, or he was with the Patriots. I think they got rid of him.
Yeah, so you would say Belichick, and then you have to say him. I mean, the guy's just a juggernaut as a coordinator, not a good head coach.
Tough division.
Really
But
tough to
Ramsey being
Very.
hurt, that
It's ranked
sucks.
it's the best division in the AFC.
Eli Apple being on the roster, that sucks. Chosen, whatever the fuck his name is by now.
Didn't he change his name again?
It's Chosen, something Chosen.
No, I think they got rid of him.
Who are you
Did they just-
talking about?
I think they just dropped him.
I've been praying to God that they
I
would.
think they just dropped him.
The guy, the scumbag from the
Sideshow
Jets.
Bob,
Yeah.
Oh,
Richie Anderson.
Yes.
It is
They
gonna be a really
just
good
dropped him.
division.
I think they dropped him
It's
yesterday.
going to be a really good division.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I think they're loaded if they stay healthy. Their line is finally better than it's ever been. But you got like Terran Armstead at tackle. If he can stay healthy, he'll be great. If Tua stays healthy, he's good.
He's
Gotta
good.
stay healthy.
People hot.
Secondary's already got one down. If once you go past that, the starters on the Dolphins, they're weak, very weak.
How
well,
many
that's
games?
what happened last year.
Right.
They had
So-
great starters, and everybody
Rams
got hurt.
games, 4 games.
Oh, no, Ram. I thought you were asking me how many games is Tua going to last. I said 4.
I don't know. I think he might miss one or two here and there, but like for something, or they might sit him. But
He didn't fall right.
right.
Ramsey though, how many games is he gonna miss? 4.
No, he missed like 10. He's coming back in December.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So
Where is
That's the sign.
yeah. So that you got
That's a lot.
Xavier Howard, all pro on one side. You got Cam Smith, who right now is playing like the nickel or the third corner, and then you have the other kid, Kadaudu, something like that. I can't pronounce his name at all. I've heard it a billion times. I can't pronounce it. He's in his second year. He'll be all right. And then you got that scumbag Eli Apple as your fourth corner.
Gonna need them all to cover Garrett Wilson.
Oh, my goodness.
Mhm.
You need all of them. Just bring them all out there. What about you, Kate? How you feel about the Jets overall?
I feel good. I feel way more optimistic than I have in a very long time.
Let me guess. Aaron Rodgers?
As a
Safe
whole, though, like we weren't bad last year. We weren't bad last year, and now we added more weapons plus Aaron Rodgers. Our D is fucking D.
The shit.
Yeah,
It's not the shit.
It's the,
The
shit.
defense is not the shit.
It's
You
not
know
the
that
shit.
they're
You haven't
saying they may-
proven to be the
They're
shit
saying they
yet.
may be better than the Bears defense.
You haven't proven to be the shit yet.
Bro,
You've
they
been
have-
okay.
They
Okay.
have 2 full defensive lines that could play in any team in the league.
Let's
2
see how
full
this pans
lines.
out. I can't wait to see how this pans out.
They're right
I never
down.
hate on your team, so relax.
I'm
a
not
little bit.
hating. It's a lot to do with regular sports talk radio with already saying that they're a Super Bowl team. I don't think you could ever say that
Who
you're a Super
says
Bowl team.
that? That's silly. Besides him.
Almost everyone in New York.
Yeah,
who's a
that's
Jet
true,
fan.
but that's the bias
that's
around
it-
here. But
that's
the national
fans.
hype is the same.
That's fans.
Right. The national hype is the same, but I don't believe it yet.
Right, you got to play.
We'll
the
see
games.
after week 2.
You got to play the games. You got to get into it, and I want to see Aaron Rodgers be mad and really go after it, and I think he might.
Well, that being said, is the offense is what the offense is going to be. They're stars all over the field,
Right.
Yes.
but the defense is the real.
I get that, and they had a little bit yet last year, but it's not like the defense won any games last year.
I mean, the defense was pretty amazing last year.
I think
Yeah, but
I
they
think were
also
just-
had to be
they
on
were
the
just
fields
good.
a lot because our offense wasn't
Sure.
as good. So
Sure.
exhaustion a little bit.
I mean,
Allowed.
I think potentially Super Bowl. You know,
I know you do, but that's such a fucking reach. That's such a reach.
I think it's a little
It's
bit of
so
a reach
crazy.
year one.
the
Well,
division's tough.
next
Like I'm a
year.
Steeler fan who has seen a couple Super
It's
Bowls,
not
and I'm
just-
saying get me to the playoffs.
But it's
you know
not
what I'm
even
saying?
just a division. It's the AFC.
The
rest
AFC
of the
is
country is very good.
AFC is stacked.
I'm saying,
Stacked.
I think we're getting a home game though, home playoff game.
Okay. Wait, but
Oh, hold on.
The
Wait,
Bills,
hold
the
on.
Bills are overrated.
You have
cannot. I
The
agree.
Bills
I
are
do
trending
agree.
down.
We beat them last year, so I do agree. But wait, can I tell you a fun fact that you'll actually like about start of the season? Fun facts.
All
You
right.
don't have any fun facts?
Oh, I got plenty of fun
Oh,
facts.
okay.
This is gonna be
At
the longest
least-
show ever.
It always is. At least one team will go from last place in its division a season ago to first place this year. Those teams, okay, for this year that were in last year are the Jets,
That's all right.
the Broncos,
Not happening.
Browns,
Maybe.
No. Texans, no.
No.
Commanders, no. Cardinals, no. Bears, no. Falcons, do not even tell me you think the Bears.
There's a lot of teams that you're saying right now that I think could end up in first place.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't agree.
The
In
Bears could-
18 of the last 20 seasons, this happened. 90% odds.
But just one team.
One team.
18 of the last
At
20
least
seasons?
one team. At least one team.
Wow.
That's
That's
an interesting
interesting.
stat.
That's a good stat.
I think it's gonna be the Jets.
I think
No, but if you look at it amongst this,
They're
I think
the odds-on favorite
I
for
think
that
the
stat.
Jets. I think the Jets have the best chance of this list.
I agree. I agree
I
with
don't-
that.
Yeah,
I don't-
but look at the schedule. They're playing the AFC West.
Schedule is insane.
We have
And the
can-
NFC East.
can
the
you
first
tell
6
me-
games are wild.
Can you tell me? I read one today that had them, and these are recent, like within the past week. One had them at second hardest schedule, and another one had them at sixth. Either
Yeah.
way, still ridiculous.
No, I think
And
they're
the
sixth.
other
They're-
hardest around them is the rest of the AFC East.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they play the same.
Same.
Other than 3 games, I
'Cause
think
they're
it is.
all
They play the
good-
same
that
games.
good.
Yeah. So you play a division in the AFC.
Plus we play
you play a
Chiefs, plus
crossover
we
to the
play
NFC,
Jets.
and
I
then
mean,
you
Philly.
play the last. I think it's 3 games. You play somebody in another division that finished in your spot. So if you finish third in the AFC East, you would play whatever division that third place team
That's interesting.
is how it goes. So everybody in your division, your strength of schedule will be pretty friggin' close because you're playing each other twice. You're playing the same other divisions. The only difference would be home versus away.
Right.
And then those last 3 games is where you kind of get a break based on how you were.
Which we deciphered doesn't matter anymore, home versus away.
Pretty much, yeah. I think it's down to what? I think they do like 2 points now.
I almost agree.
I mean, we got high hopes. I think we got a good team.
No,
But
I'm
we'll
with
play
it.
the game. We'll play it out. We'll see what happens.
It's nice to have high hopes. It's just
Oh, we've had these before.
you've
Are
had
we
'em a lot.
doing? Are we doing predictions though on
You've had 'em a
wins
lot.
over under now?
After a break.
Okay.
Jeez,
So,
what are you, the
I don't know.
fucking
Did you guys watch?
We just went around in this circle and we
Did
didn't
you
talk
watch
about
Hard
it.
Knocks though?
No, I don't know
I-
HBO,
I-
guys.
I
See,
didn't
I
watch
wa-
all of them.
I watched it and I found out that Aaron Rodgers is on the Jets.
He is confirmed.
And that is the only thing that you found out during Hard Knocks.
confirmed.
Really?
He's on the Jets and he's good. I was like, holy shit, 4 weeks straight?
Did you see what happened today? What Douglas said today? Joe
What is-
Douglas told him that they're not allowed to show people getting cut.
Yeah, the Jets said that before
They
the season.
used to not be like on the last Hard Knocks.
No,
they
they-
showed people.
When they, yeah, but
Usually
no,
that's
it's,
okay.
usually
you go
that's
to
a
the
big part of it.
part of the thing with the Jets taking it was they get final cut, and they said one of the things that the Jets said is we will show nobody getting cut.
They showed the white M&M kid getting cut, but only walking out.
You can't be like you know, it used to be like they would get
In the room.
the Turk, and they'd bring the guy in and be like, hey, listen, we're gonna let you go. You're a hell of a ball player.
Yes.
Tell somebody to call me. I'll give you a good. The Jets were like, you're getting none of that. We're not going to show you that meeting. We're not going to show you anything after that. We're not going to tell you before it. Like this whole big thing, like the final cut down day. They're like, we don't want you showing any of that. And they
I
also
think
said
it's
we're.
kind of more respectful though that they don't show it.
And I think
That
there was a
kinda
bunch of stuff like
sucks.
if you noticed on Hard Knocks, like they didn't talk to the rookies didn't have much time. Usually they focus on like 2 rookies,
Yeah.
and then you get usually some sort of one of the guys like holding out. You get that vet that's been there a couple of years,
Right,
that fringe guy. And this year the Jets they didn't talk to many like if rookies at all. Like they didn't follow any of the rookies home, and that was one of the things is like let the rookies be rookies.
Fun fact before the break, I think 18 out of 20 seasons of Hard Knocks, those teams didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Before the
Yeah,
break.
we'll see.
Is that an actual fun fact?
See what happens.
Yeah, it's something like 18 out of 20.
Yeah.
Who's
But
that
you
going
know
for?
what? The Jets, when they did Hard Knocks, did make the playoffs.
Boom. So the odds
Oh,
of them
so I
doing it
guess
again.
we're
And I think the Ravens were the other
we're
one.
the
Rough.
two teams that did in that time
We'll see what
period.
happens.
You know what's scary about the Hard Knocks thing though is like when that was going on. I think I was talking to you about this. Was that like I was like, man, the Jets were just on Hard Knocks.
Right.
It was fucking 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
It feels like that. Time
I
flies.
was like, damn, I'm getting old. I've been gambling hard this past couple weeks. Big.
oh my god, I can't. I don't know how you just
Lot
like
of
throw
lot.
away money.
I'm gonna throw away. Fucking winning.
Okay.
A lot of exotics, you know? Exactas, trifectas,
Thoroughbreds.
supers.
What?
Got some thoroughbreds.
Every 5 minutes.
Yo, that double that I hit,
That's a
the,
big one.
the trifecta,
That 3 was 14-1. I won an exact in that race.
the 3 that hit?
Yes.
No, it was 52-1.
One of them was 14.
Oh,
So it was 52. You hit a 52 and a 14-1.
yeah, it's pretty amazing.
That's big.
It's huge.
Why?
I picked 2 other horses on both sides,
Yeah, I saw that.
so I really got lucky. But it was the reason why I picked the 52 to 1 horse. It was the trainer's only second entry the entire day. He had a horse in the first, Contessa, and he had a horse in that big race.
Yeah.
And I just that's just like a thing that.
That
you
was
just
the
pick
last
out.
race?
Second to
Second
last.
last race.
Gus Edwards, Kenneth Gainwell, Ty Chandler,
That league's the worst.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire,
I hate that league.
Tajay Spears. We know.
Nobody cares about fantasy.
Yeah.
What about daily fantasy? We got a daily fantasy league going.
I'm not really good at that. So.
My friend's husband does a league like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Thomas
Thomas what?
Johnson.
TJ?
Do you want to be on? Yes. That's actually what they call him. Do you want to be in it? I can send you the link.
Are you in it?
No, because I really don't like the weekly things. It's a thing with like the salary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lucky thing.
Those are fun.
You got to have the hottest player of the week to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little skill involved.
Sure. There is.
I struggle with the
And
balance.
every week, like the money's different because it depends how many people join. You know,
Right.
it's not consistent.
I'm not in any pick'em leagues this year, which I'm kind of sad about.
Like suicide, whatever you call
No,
it.
Yeah,
no,
Survivor.
suicides I hate.
I
No,
won
when
my
you pick-
suicide.
when you
I
pick
won my
every game.
survivor last year
When you
in
pick
week
every
like
game, you
4.
got a
It
couple
was amazing.
favorites. Not in any of those.
4?
Yeah, because everybody, I forgot who they picked week 1 last year, and it was like a big team that lost. And then the same thing happened like week 2.
Oof.
And then it was like 4 teams left. And I made sure to pick someone different from the other people so that I could potentially win if they lost.
I'm excited.
There's a method to it.
What are we doing now, boss?
Over-unders on your team.
She's taking over. I love it. She's the new host.
And like we might not be able to use the AI thing because I just want to keep cutting to this guy just staring at this computer screen.
We might
You
not
know?
be able to use.
Barely participating.
We could probably always add it afterwards. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Can you be part of the podcast?
I am part of the podcast. Let's go.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Fucking go.
I feel like he always has a draft,
I
no
know.
matter what week it is.
Like middle of the season.
He's doing his weekly one.
Starting at 8:30, I got a draft at 8:15.
Let's go. I'm ready.
All right,
I got
over-unders.
So many facts for you.
Over
I'm ready to go.
unders. We're gonna go around the room. I'll start first.
Wait, what are we doing? Over unders?
Over unders.
Oh, I didn't do this. Oh no, I did this.
For your team. For your team.
This is some
No.
crew, I
We're
tell
right
you.
back to it.
Jesus.
This guy's gonna have
He
4
has-
picks.
Yeah, he has
We've
7
skipped a
options.
Goddamn beat.
It's always either 4 or 6 picks. never 5.
Very, very sneaky.
You better get on the graphics because I actually enjoyed the graphics. You better be making those
What?
for Instagram.
So much pressure.
I enjoyed those graphics.
I did. I just got a little hot.
Who do you got?
I got the Browns.
Wait, that's
Under,
not what
I
we're
hope.
doing.
Here we are.
What happened to the prediction for your team? We're supposed to
We
do
just
the,
did that. Were
but
you
we
here?
didn't do the over under for.
Oh no, it was
All
No,
right.
but we just found
general-
out that the Steelers are going to the playoffs, the Jets and the Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
I mean, it's over. Even
Not
though they're in the
possible.
same, even though they're in the same.
Yeah.
Same conference.
You want to give us a pick on what the Jets' record's gonna be?
That's what I'm saying.
What do
I
you got?
definitely. It's 9.5 wins. I think they're over. They won
9-7.
9 games last year. They can win another one this year.
9-8.
Did they win 9 games last year?
7 and 10. Sorry, my bad. They were 7
I
and
was gonna
10.
say.
They can win 2
It
more.
was 7
They
and
will win
3
3
at one
3
point.
more.
I know. I remember.
Were you there for that?
I was there for that.
7 and 3.
I saw the collapse.
And
like
then
I
your
normally
boy
do.
Wilson happened.
At 7 and 3, he's gonna be back. He's gonna be a factor in the league.
We
Very
saw them
soon.
win
He
last year.
definitely seems better.
We went to
already.
the old Bears game.
Oh, that's right.
Fantastic.
You drank a shit ton of Coors Light
Coors
that day.
like that day, baby.
Yeah, boy.
That's all they had.
You don't think they
Silver
get
bullet.
over 9? You don't think they get over?
No, I think Rodgers gets hurt, and I think they tank.
Oh my God, your negativity is crazy.
Podcast is over. I'm not doing this.
He does. The guy's 400 years old.
No,
Right?
bye.
The line is suspect to begin with.
It looks better than before they started the preseason.
But this is my
Yeah.
point: is it's
was one of the worst in the
better
league
than
last
it
year.
was last year, and he's a better quarterback that can get it out faster. So the line doesn't have to be phenomenal because we have a better quarterback.
He does get it out. So
Am I
fast.
wrong?
Assuming he plays.
He does get it out. So
He's
He's-
not playing now. He's hurt.
I'm
He's
saying
not playing.
if he gets hurt, the season's over.
I don't think that's true.
I think
No.
that's true.
The
I
entire
don't think that's
thing
true.
is built
One-
around this guy.
1, I don't think that he gets hurt. 2, I think Wilson is already better than he was last year. So I don't completely agree with you.
But every single thing you've read,
And we had
every
more
single thing
talent.
on Hard Knocks, everything around the team has been Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers.
That's
The
it.
entire team has it beaten into their head that they're going to ride this guy's coattails to the Super Bowl. If he goes down, the team's going to go, fuck, now what do we do? Now we have this shitty quarterback that we've been reading about for 2
No,
years how
I don't think
shitty
so.
he is.
No.
If he goes down, I'll burn this building down.
One, he's not going down.
can't
That's
wait.
such
Wow.
negative
There's
energy.
always a big injury week 1.
I can't. WFAN, when he goes down, will be amazing.
He's not going down. Like, I think this is like some trauma you're talking right now because
I
your
don't have any
quarterback
trauma. I
goes
know
down
you.
every fucking year.
That's true.
That's true.
Not this year. He practiced falling.
That's true.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
Oh
He's
my
definitely
God.
going down too.
He's like,
Probably right before a Thursday.
you're
night
just
game.
trying to put your negative energy from your
I'll have
sneaky
tickets to
quarterback
that game.
onto ours.
His quarterback's
Jesus
practicing
Lord.
falling. Our quarterback's in a dark cave.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
And maybe you don't know who my backup quarterback is. Did you forget?
Isn't it Skyler?
Oh, Mike
No.
White.
What's his name?
Mike White.
Oh, Mike White.
From
that's
the
right.
Jets.
Skylar Thompson's number 3.
I like Mike
Skylar
White.
Thompson.
He went to USF.
He should be playing lacrosse with that name.
He should.
Not football.
Yeah, he sounds like a North Shore white boy.
Who do you got, JK?
I got the Browns.
Oh, the
over
Browns.
9.5.
Oh, yeah.
9.5?
Yeah.
Over 9.5.
I think they're going to surprise some people this year.
Love their defense.
A lot of massage. Cleveland's a great city for massages. I know. I've heard. Deshaun's home. I feel weird. I feel dirty picking him, but I think that I just feel like he's gonna do something. He's gonna pull something out.
I hear you. It's a possibility. I'm going to stay in the same division, and I'm going Bengals under 11.5.
Love that.
My man.
They won 12 last year. They're
Yeah.
a good team. It's just going to be tough to repeat that 12 again. 12-4 seems odd to me.
The other thing, the other playoff stat is that from year to year you wipe out half the playoff teams, not getting back
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they're
They had their shot.
potentially
That
going
was
to
their
be that
shot.
team.
I have a fun fact though that makes me disagree with that.
We're definitely making a graphic for Katie's fun facts.
Fun facts.
I got a fun fact. that
So
confirms
this is not one of the people I'm picking because I don't know if they're due, but the Chiefs the past 10 years
Oh yeah.
have had only 2 seasons under 11 wins, and they were still winning seasons 9-7 and 10-6. All of their other seasons, 12 plus.
Wow.
I
In
think the
10
Chiefs
years.
are far superior in every facet of
Than
the
Cincy?
NFL football game than the Cincinnati Bengals.
Without a doubt.
Far superior. And I'm not saying the Bengals are bad. They should win the division. If
They lost
Baltimore
on
doesn't
Burrow's
win.
what 3-1 against Mahomes.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep. I just think he might go down a couple games.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll play the whole season. And, I'm just saying.
You're
Mixon-
another one with a
Mixon's
QB
their
getting
running-
hurt.
Everybody gets hurt.
He's a problem.
You guys are putting out bad juju out there for these
Everybody gets hurt.
quarterbacks.
If you think we're going to go through an 18-week season and none of the stars are getting hurt, you're out of your mind. Wasn't there a week last year that 8 of the quarterbacks that started you've never seen before?
Do you remember the one? I think it was 5 or 6
Because
years
it
ago.
was because so many
when
were
they had,
were bad,
Guys
and Tua was
starting
hurt.
the NFL playoffs that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of the guy, and I was like, "How is it possible?" It was John Skelton, I think it was
Yes, yeah,
Fordham
yeah.
quarterback or something. And I was like, I watch a lot of fucking football. How is it possible I've never heard of an NFL quarterback that just entered a game in the playoffs and started it?
Yeah,
It's
that's
amazing.
crazy.
I mean,
That is
San Francisco
crazy.
didn't have one.
They literally
Did you
lost the
know
playoff game because they had nobody.
Did you
Did not
know-
have a warm body.
You knew Purdy before he started playing?
I knew of him from the draft. Yeah.
Did you know the third string Jets quarterback?
Who was it?
Who was
That guy who
Tim
just
Boyle?
went out and freaking some weird
Joe Flacco?
no.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Fungal. Maybe it was fourth string.
Remember when the Dolphins needed a quarterback like
Hold
a
on.
Jay Cutler?
Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh.
He's
And-
the man.
That's terrible.
They were like, "Could you do us a favor? We're gonna run a wildcat. Could you go stand out there?" He's like, "No." Like, just stand there. He goes, "All right, I'm just standing there then," and stood there with like his arms crossed.
And I'm
just
not going to
stared-
strap my
Yeah.
helmet.
Next up was Jimmy Clausen on that line.
Oh man,
No, Straveller.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Jimmy Stravella.
no, don't know that. one.
He owns a
But
deli
also,
now. He owns a
I was
deli
with.
now.
I'm on that Bengals under.
He was
Taking the
fun to
Bengals
watch.
on
Yeah,
there?
it was.
Because if you remember the beginning of last year, the Bengals struggled through the first half of the
Yep.
season, and then Burrow sat down with the offensive coordinator and the head coach, and they went over it, and Burrow was like, "Dude, you gotta let me just go."
Just let me throw it.
So he said, "I want to call the plays from the shotgun. I want 3 or 4 checks at the line based on what I see, and that's how we're gonna go." That's great, and Burrow's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, fuck, I love the guy, but that can only get you so far.
Right.
Then I found out that 7 of their wins last year were against backup quarterbacks.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
If you look at their
What
quarterbacks,
about the year before though, when they went
Nobody
to the
cares about the year
AFC?
before, Katie.
When they went to the AFC, they haven't had a lot of change though. That's my.
True, but they're getting older.
yeah,
I mean,
they're-
Their
Chase
pieces-
is still Chase.
but 2 years
True.
ago, they surprised everybody. No one thought Burrow was gonna be that good that early. No one thought Chase was gonna be that good that early. Nobody thought that connection was gonna be that fucking good that quickly.
Right.
No one thought
I
this
fucking love them
this
that
coach
year.
was gonna be phenomenal. He was a Dolphins quarterback coach. I forgot where he was the offensive coordinator somewhere before he came over to the Bengals. No one thought they were gonna be that good.
But in 2 years,
So they
if you
surprised
want-
everybody.
If you want
Last
to play
year-
the 2-year game, their tight end is nowhere to be found anymore, and Boyd is
Hackerson? Hackerson?
Not, who?
That's our tight end.
Who is
Isn't
He's
it?
in
Oh no,
Minnesota.
I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
Minnesota. My bad.
Uzama's on the Jets.
And what's his face? Mixon's getting older, and Boyd is nowhere to be found anymore. So it's really T. Higgins and
Yep.
Chase. I'm not saying they're bad. They could win 10.
no,
They still
they'll be a
win.
playoff, probably a
That-
playoff
that's
team.
what it
But
is.
Tough
when you look
division.
at like they barely
Tough
beat. Like,
division.
I remember the Dolphin Bengals game last year. They barely beat Teddy Bridgewater.
It sounds like Katie
I
has
think
the
they
over.
get into the. No, I did not pick them for
or
this.
them in the Super Bowl.
Oh!
So
But
you
I
guys are
don't.
both on the
But I
Bengals?
don't
Bengals
have
under.
them
Bengals
winning the
under.
division.
All right, you're up. They got
Me?
the Bengals. Yep.
Jet 12 wins.
No, didn't pick them at all. I picked
The under on
Minnesota.
Instagram posts.
Minnesota over 8.5.
Love Minnesota.
I don't know, and maybe someone can tell me because I tried to do research that I didn't find anything on the reason why. Why 8.5?
Because
It seems extremely fucking
I
low.
they had 11 wins in one-score games last year, and that's unheard of for a season.
They were Oh,
And their head coach just
Yep.
graduated from Chaminade.
So no, you don't get that.
but still, they
one-score
were
game luck
13
like that.
and
Like
4.
that's
I may be a tiny bit biased because I absolutely fell in love with Kirk Cousins on the quarterback. And I think he's a grinder and he freaking does his work. And I think they did better last year than they did the year before with close games. They won the close games instead of losing the
Yeah.
close games last
Yes.
year.
Did give up a lot, but they won.
Yes.
Yes.
Which was an improvement from the year before. So over 8.5. They have
like
to
that
win 9 games.
I don't know. I want my quarterback doing work on Tuesdays, not taking the day off to spend with his wife and walk around the block. That was fucking ridiculous.
Wearing that nice
was a-
shirt.
Oh,
He was a
Lord.
What are
bit
you
creepy.
doing?
He was a
Yeah,
bit
it was
creepy.
so creepy.
I only saw 2 episodes and he was a bit creepy.
Yeah,
But
but
I-
he
I-
works hard.
I respect the pick.
Except
I
for
like the
Tuesdays,
Vikings.
he doesn't work hard.
I'm saying for the Vikings over 7 games that I'm shitting blood at fucking 30 seconds
Yes,
left.
you are.
They're trying to fucking cover.
No, this may be
Easy.
the year that they give us a little bit of a break from being stressed out. It's gotten better over the past 2 years.
I always like the Vikings. One year they'll figure it out. I don't think it's
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, they gotta
that
win a
whole
playoff
city
game.
is cursed.
That whole division is interesting.
That loss against the Giants was pretty embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
That was pretty embarrassing.
And what's crazy was the Giants. Nobody expected them to be there, and then going into that game,
Everybody expected them
everyone
to
was like,
win.
"The Giants are gonna fucking kill them."
And they did.
Yeah,
And I really couldn't get a handle on that, but I respect that pick. I think.
and
they
then
won
Giants are a
games.
bad football team.
Yes.
All right, I'm going the Arizona Cardinals under 4.5 wins.
Wow, really?
There's no chance.
That
team,
is so ballsy.
that
so
team
low.
is
There's
so
so many games.
bad.
You're gonna be bleeding by week 5. Your asshole's gonna
That
be
team
bleeding.
is such a shit show. There's no way they win fucking 4 games.
Oh,
no
terrible.
chance.
I just
That
wouldn't
coach
touch it.
is the cringiest coach. Like,
Awful.
There's been some cringy coaches. This guy is tough.
The hoops they have to jump through for that quarterback, just to
And then-
keep him on the field. The guy's got cameras in his helmet so that they can see what he's looking at.
Oh my god.
It's like a child out there.
Is he starting
Why
week
is
1?
he starting like that?
I don't know. I think he started week 1. Yeah.
First of
Really?
all, the way he dresses with his fucking crop tops and stuff like that. Someone put an adult shirt on this guy, please.
It's old shirt.
The guy's got like fishnet crop tops.
Yo, it's ridiculous.
There's no way that guy could win 4 games.
And they have there's some sort
That's
of camera
really
crew following
low,
them. I don't
though.
know if it's Amazon again that's
I
doing
think
it, but
is
they
Amazon,
have they have another show that they're gonna put 5. I'm like, this is crazy. The coach gave his like you saw Hard Knocks, so you saw the Robert Salah where he did the the crow pecking at the eagle and the eagle take.
Yeah.
So that whole speech, and then you've seen the Hard Knocks through the past. You know what a coach like Deion Sanders. They just posted his pregame speech all weekend long. This guy was like, "Who took the bus here?"
Bro, the HBO
Were you ready to
executives-
go?
The
It was
HBO
it was the
executives-
I gotta
most
check it
awful
out.
thing I've ever seen.
Bro, the HBO executives last year, after getting Frank Reich the year before, who was amazing.
right.
That was an amazing
Yes.
mid-season, best ever. Last year, like after the first episode, I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. The Arizona Cardinals are your mid-season pick? Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Did you take?
It's kind of sad watching the downfall of a
4.5.
team. They used to be so good.
4.5.
It's so fucking low.
It's rough. All right.
That's ballsy, but it's fun.
I am. All right. So last year, if we had the show, I wouldn't lie. I was going to take the Seattle under, and I think it was at like 6, and they killed that last
Crushed
year.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Crushed
Did
it.
take it.
This year,
Going
under
for
8.5.
Under.
Under 8.5.
Under.
I think Gino is a terrible quarterback.
In their division, under?
I think they're not as good as they came out last year, and they're not going to win as many games as they won last year. Besides Walker, I don't think this guy could get the ball to the wide receivers. I think
He's got
Lockett.
2 great wide
He's
receivers.
got 2 great wide receivers,
It's a
but they
shame.
didn't do much last year. So
Yeah.
I got to go against Geno Smith and under 8.5. I have to. I thought they would go under 6.5 last year, and they won 8 or 9. I have to go under. They have to figure him out. There's no. He played poorly at the end of the year.
I don't know. I think they might be good.
I can't go with it.
Yeah, I
And
think
can't
they might
stand Pete Carroll. He's the only one that's making
That's
me
the
like.
problem.
Dude, he looks like a skeleton at this
Oh
point.
my god! I
He's
saw him
so
throwing
old.
passes the other day.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that was all.
wanted-
That
I
was
wanted
that was
to
bad.
kill
That was bad.
myself.
Way he
Oh.
was bouncing around, it was like old school. When like
Yeah.
what's his face? Christopher Walken throws the football in old school. That scene.
Yes.
That's what Pete Carroll reminded me of. He's gonna die tomorrow.
He might.
Stop.
It'll do good for my under.
Oh my,
My
god.
mom used to always have a crush on Pete Carroll. It's
Pete
so
Carroll?
weird.
Oh, that is
Really?
bad.
I know.
Yikes.
That's creepy.
Sorry, mom.
Sorry.
She'd be like, "Oh, he's so handsome." I'm like, "He's a fucking bag of bones."
And he's a bad guy.
I know.
He paid his.
She always
You
Like,
liked,
think
she
every
always liked the bad
fucking
guy
coach
fella.
is a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
guy.
She
You
liked
mom-
the
your mom
bad
like
guy.
the bad
She
boys? Slamming down some Coors Lights, hanging out with bad boys. Yeah.
All the time.
All right, mom.
All the time. All over Lindenhurst.
Oh my god.
Oh, Melinda knows.
That's so
What do you got?
crazy.
What do you got, Trip?
This is fun.
First down, dogs.
Apparently, I got the over on JK's mom here.
Ouch. What does that even mean?
You got over on Seattle?
No. I have
Oh.
the Las Vegas Raiders under 6.5 games.
Wow.
They're terrible. They just let anybody walk. Josh Jacobs held out the entire offseason. He held out through camp. Like, they're just, yeah, we don't care. McDaniels is a terrible head coach.
Terrible.
I think I don't know if the exact numbers, but he might have the worst win percentage for any head coach right now. After a certain number of wins, like he's awful. Jimmy Garoppolo is your starting quarterback. He's not going to make it through the whole season. Your offensive line is it's better than most,
There's not a chance he's making
but
it
you
to
don't
the
have
season.
So
anything else.
handsome though.
He is handsome.
Yeah, I think McDaniels gets fired early. I think he makes it maybe to week 7 or 8, and then he's out. He's gonna get fired. Unless Brady comes down
disagree.
and comes out of retirement to play a couple games for them, I think we're gonna go under 6.5 for the Raiders.
Maybe they'll get Ruggs back.
I don't think he's coming back anytime soon.
Is he the one that drove the car?
Brady to Ruggs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe Luck will come back for
I mean, he was fast. Ruggs was obviously
was
very
super
fast.
fast.
Yeah.
That was a good year. That was a really good year.
I think he hit like 130, right?
Ouch. All right, Katie.
What's up?
Second one.
What's up?
We're still here. Still doing it. Still picking over on this. We gotta move quick.
Dig deep in that diary.
So, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I don't care. I'm going to take a lot more risks this
Good.
season.
Good,
Jacksonville.
because when you lose, there's a big price at the end. We're not telling you.
It's not anything with Brown.
What?
You gotta do a 1,000-piece puzzle.
My
And film it on Instagram.
oh god. Anyway,
Inside joke.
that no one else gets,
Who are these guys?
including our
We'll
listeners.
bring you up to speed.
Okay, Jacksonville over 9.5 games.
Love it. I like that.
I really like this
That's a gamble
for
right
me.
there. That's
It's a gamble, but
true
it's
gamble.
fun.
It's a true game.
They won 9 last year. Trevor Lawrence is coming into he did so good towards the end of the year last year. Like he really did. And honestly, I think they could have beat the Chiefs in that divisional game if they had like a second longer. I do. Which could have changed obviously everything, but yeah,
The one thing I love
like
about
it.
Jacksonville is Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I love about them this year.
And Trevor Lawrence going to take another step forward for sure.
I think so.
He's
It's a
smart
gamble. That's a
quarterback.
true gamble because that's going to
Great coach, great quarterback.
That's coming. That's going to come down to it. I think
Yeah.
that's going to come down to it. And the division is not
Doug
great.
Got a couple of
Patterson?
good wide receivers out there.
Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
Etienne,
Etienne, he might finally have a full season and
True.
maybe.
see.
Nice pick, Catherine.
Thank you, Bob.
My last pick needs no introduction.
Oh,
Jets
God.
over 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Jets are going 11-7 this year.
I hate when you bet on our team because it makes me
You're
nervous.
supposed to be positive.
11-7.
Look at that face.
11-7.
They're gonna win that bye
Home
week
game.
too.
They're gonna win the bye week. That's actually funny.
Home game playoff.
We're getting a home game.
It's unbelievable.
Who you got?
Right. That's it. Yeah, we don't have to talk about them anymore.
We will eventually.
Washington plus 5.5 over. Giants suck. All right, I know they don't have a quarterback.
I
Yeah,
actually,
that's kind of a big
understand.
deal.
I understand they don't
That's
have a
kind of a
quarterback.
very big deal.
But I like the coaching duo there. I like
Why
the
do
new
you
offense.
think the
Why?
Giants
He's
suck?
listen.
What do you mean, why?
Because
Why does he
listen,
think
You don't think he has
Giants
plays
suck?
up his sleeve?
Ron Rivera.
I like Ron Rivera.
I do too. I'm a fan.
Right.
Look at his numbers. He's not a good coach.
I like
Other than
Ron
Cam
Rivera.
Newton's MVP year,
Riverboat Ron?
he's not a good coach. Like I like the guy too. I was stunned when I looked at them.
Why
He's
would that
just
guy
not-
leave KC and go to Washington to be the offensive coordinator? To watch Ron Rivera die and then take his job?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? with
I would
the
assume
enemy?
so. But also, if you watch the quarterback show or watch anything about the Chiefs, Bieniemy doesn't do anything. He just stands there and nods his head. Andy Reid calls the plays,
Andy Reid.
and he
I think
reads
it's-
design the
I think
offense,
it's gonna
and
be-
Eric Bieniemy goes, "Great job, coach."
I think it's going to be interesting.
Literally,
I think
Travis
they could
Kelce
beat
just
anybody
said
in
that
their
too on the
division
podcast.
once. They're always in close games. They're never getting killed. Their defense is solid, and it's been solid for a couple of years.
What's his
And
name?
you know what? People in Washington love football, and they need some wins. They're going to get 7. That's it. They're going to get 7.
I like to see that they weren't.
Unless
they
they
had
completely
some
tank on
games
purpose
last
to get the
year.
next
They
year's
had some
quarterback.
random games last year. You
I think
just
the
don't
Giants
know.
suck.
I
do.
do. I'm with you
So
there.
I
Why do
think-
you think the Giants suck?
Because they're not
They're
good.
not good.
They did nothing to improve their
They're
team.
not. They're not good.
They have nobody to throw the ball to.
I mean, they
outside
were
of Waller.
even if they did nothing to improve their team, they went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
They have a
yeah.
disgruntled
It was a
running
whim.
back. They're in trouble.
I'm
Their
kind of
quarterback is terrible.
I'm kind of with it.
We got 6 minutes for your 2 picks. Let's do it.
All right, mine will be quick. I got the Cowboys under 9.5. I understand it's a shitty division. Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback. I don't care what you say. The only reason he got the contract that he thought he deserved is because he got hurt. So when he got hurt, everyone's like, "Oh, he's gonna lose out on millions and millions of dollars." And then everybody sucked, and then he came back and he got paid. If he had played, he wouldn't have gotten paid.
He just let him go.
He had the most interceptions out of any starting quarterback last year.
Yes.
He missed 5 games.
Yeah.
That's a good stat.
Do you know that
That's
no,
solid
that the
stat.
NFC East hasn't had a repeat winner in like 25 years?
Yes. Yeah.
This seems like the year.
I think.
Maybe it's Washington.
Maybe it's Washington.
Yeah, I don't believe in the Cowboys. I never had their offensive line that's been great for so long is now another year older. Quentin Nelson, not Quentin. What's his name? A guard from Notre Dame. He's not happy. He's going to be there. Defense. The secondary's fucking dog shit.
Full season of Pollard.
Full season. Okay. Is
Yeah,
Pollard good or does he look good because Ezekiel Elliott was fat and slow?
Pollard had like over 1,000 yards rushing, and he didn't even start fucking 8 games.
I know. I don't.
Kellen
think
Moore,
that he
offense
can
coordinator
hold
left,
up. I don't
brand
think
new
he can
offense.
carry them.
Where'd Kellen Moore go? I actually didn't know
San
that.
Diego.
I fucking love him.
Superchargers. Not obviously LA now.
It's a wild.
NFC East is going to be interesting.
Yeah, they're gonna be boring as fuck, like always.
Yeah.
Yeah, shocker.
They're so boring.
Nice pick.
Denver under 8.5.
Solid.
I don't see them beating. I think obviously I'm not sold on Wilson right now because that was just a crazy year last year. But I don't see in their schedule them beating 9 teams like in their schedule right now.
Tough division.
Tough to.
And they play the AFC East. Tough division.
Sean Payton's a scumbag.
I think he's fucking awesome.
Coming hard. It's Sean Payton. I like Sean Payton.
I kind of like him too.
Came after my offensive coordinator.
Oh, that's right. He did.
He came after everybody this offseason. What was that all
He
about?
did.
He's angry.
I like him. a
The
lot.
angry elf.
You know what?
Angry
He might be able to do something with him, but Russell Wilson's gonna have to do something to prove it.
You know who I like was
Russell Wilson might be quarterbacking in Washington to get me those.
I can see him. I can see him.
When your head coach comes on the team and says to the starting quarterback, "No, you're not doing that. No, you're not doing that. No, you're like." The guy had his own office. He didn't have a locker room. He had his own office. He had his own trainers and his own coaches.
Right.
That is fucking absurd.
You know
like,
what I
no wonder why they were terrible last year.
You know what I like Sean Payton when Kevin James played.
I like when-
Great.
I like when
Yes,
Kevin
I
James
like the
played him,
Netflix
too.
movie.
Makes him likable.
Treated his family like
Yeah,
shit.
'cause
I love
how
it.
do you not like Kevin James? His
Football
poor
first,
son.
bitches.
Well, Andy Reid perfected it. Oh, too soon.
Oh no, it's not too soon.
All right.
All right, come back with the picks, right?
All right. AFC Championship game.
So
Or
AFC?
AFC Championship pick. Not the game, because I don't know. who
yeah,
else is
just the
in it.
pick, right?
I got the Ravens.
I love the Ravens.
Plus 900.
That's one of my two.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so I got the Ravens plus 900. They got the Lamar Jackson deal done. See how long he stays in there. Flowers, the wide receiver, gonna be a
Zay?
fucking stud this year. I like the Ravens in the AFC Championship.
As long as
plus
he can
900.
reach him. I like the Ravens too. I'm going a little bit
Ravens
more money.
going to the Super Bowl.
Everybody was super high on the Chargers last year. I'm just going with a good money bet right here on the Chargers. They're not going to make the AFC Championship. They're not. They can make the AFC Championship. I don't know if they could go all the way and win it to get there, but I'm going with them. I'm going to give them a shot. It's the last time Eckler's playing on that team. I think this is his last year on there.
Yeah,
Keenan Allen, old as dust.
Mike
Never
Williams.
healthy.
Herbert's
Williams
just
never healthy.
Herbert's just gonna. No, he's never healthy. I couldn't even pick him in fantasy the other day. I think the kid's just gonna throw like fucking crazy, and most of it's going to Eckler.
Keenan Allen and Mike Williams have to be the oldest wide receiver duo in the league.
No, I got Tampa Bay. What's Mike
Oh,
Evans?
Mike Evans. Yeah.
Oh, Evans.
And Godwin.
He'll be a Jet. Mike Evans is gonna be a Jet.
They're the oldest.
Off the top of my
They
head.
I think-
seem young.
The rookie Quentin Johnson is supposed to be all right. I don't know.
They're
Supposed to be
good.
fast, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be super fast. I'm going with that because it's plus 1100. That's it. I like the Ravens though. I really do. If he could stay.
I think the
My
Ravens
pick
is
was-
a lot more
I
realistic.
picked the Ravens.
All right. Let's
That's my
go.
pick. I think Lamar
Yep.
has an MVP season. He's up there, top 3 MVP, and second best coach in the entire, third best coach in the league.
Prove all the
Head coach.
doubters.
Mhm.
I think Lamar's got something to prove.
I think so too.
Good defense. New offensive coordinator. They moved on from their, going to be heavy on the zone read, and they're going to spread it out more and create more things from. Be exciting, that's for sure.
Odell.
Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting. Another guy you can't click on in fantasy.
Yeah.
For some
Yeah.
reason.
And he was the only reason that I was like, maybe I don't pick them because I fucking hate Odell so much. but
Right.
This is the most loaded offense he's ever had. It's not loaded by any means, but it's the best offense
They're going to
Lamar's
run
ever
3
had.
running backs. They're going to, they're going to be all
Dobbins
over
will
the
be
place.
healthy.
The what's his name, Huntley, the backup from last
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen.
seven guys had to say no, but
What they win? 11 games last year, and Lamar did not play a lot of those games.
I think Mike White was in the Pro Bowl too.
Was he really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, nobody watches that shit.
No.
Who do you got? Don't say Jets.
Of course I'm not saying the Jets. I
Oh.
am not John Kelly.
That's it.
No,
said
but
the
I'm going to
Ravens.
say so this is really crazy based off of the stat that I gave about Kansas City. Because it's really hard for me to go against Kansas City because they've been so good. They're so good.
Of course.
But for fun, I'd like to see them not make it at all. But I still like Cincy. I
I
still
figured you
like
did.
Cincy.
That's your second
But I
crush.
really like the Ravens. I do like the Ravens. I think the Ravens could actually be very, very good this year, and maybe they meet up in the freaking AFC Championship. Is that a possibility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Cincinnati's odds?
Cincinnati.
they got 3, right? Third.
Only 1,000 in the Super Bowl.
But
So.
Plus
550.
yeah, but I don't know if they win the division. Maybe they get in wild card, but I think they're there. They're definitely going to be in the playoffs again.
Joe Burrow's like a little bully.
I fucking love him.
He has a
But I'll tell you,
I
since he gets
love
into the-
him.
Like every game they're in, they can win
Yes.
because of him. So it's like maybe they have a down season. They get in the playoffs. You don't want them in the playoffs
Yep.
if you don't want to play them. Because
He's a
that
gamer.
fucking guy will just go off.
He's a gamer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They
Absolutely.
can get in wild card
And
and, they
Lamar
can
is
still.
not.
Correct. Yeah.
And Lamar is not.
Yep.
Interesting.
So that's my pick for AFC Championship.
NFC.
NFC champion, I'm going chalk. I like the Eagles.
Oh, I'm with you.
Plus 330. Just impressed with them. I think they'll take another step forward this year. I think the division is terrible. I'm with you on Dak. It's his last year. He's got a last shot with the Cowboys. This is going to be a disaster. The Giants are not good. Sorry, the Commanders. Unless they get Russell Wilson, they're in trouble.
So I'm just looking for 7 wins.
I think the Eagles sweep the division. They're not losing a game in that division.
Very, very easy to do.
And
Yeah.
they march right to the NFC Championship game.
I had Eagles, Niners, and I love the Vikings. I really do. I would pull towards the Niners, but I don't have the confidence in Brock Purdy or any quarterback to last over there, so I have to go Eagles.
Hurts?
I have to go Eagles. I'm not a huge Hurts fan, but you know what? The playoff games that I saw, which are probably most of the games that I saw from him, he wasn't a letdown. I don't like that they also go for 3rd and 3 and 4th and 1 every single time.
But he gets it every time.
But he gets it every single time, and their defense
Fun to
is
watch.
not bad at all. So I got to go Eagles.
I went Niners. Jalen Hurts,
I like the Niners.
he's not that good.
You said that last year.
I've said it the last 3 years. I've said it when he was at
I
Alabama.
mean, he
too.
lost
Like,
the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
He lost the Super Bowl.
The penalty lost
he
the Super
played
Bowl.
unfucking
Yes.
believable at the end of the season last year and through the playoff run. I'm not saying he didn't. I just don't think he's there. I don't think he's that good. And I understand he had one of the best seasons ever. Like, I get it, and this is a dumb thing to say, but I've seen you play a lot, and he's not that good. He's not a Super Bowl quarterback year after year. So I'm going to go Niners. I'm going with the coach and the
I
best
just don't
all-around
think
team in the entire
I just don't
NFC.
think the challenge is there. That's the problem. If there was another team to
You're
really,
right.
challenge
It's
them,
wide open. The NFC's wide open.
that's why I have a rough time going against
I
them.
think the mistakes he made were just immaturity.
Sure.
He's gonna be another year older.
Sure.
He's seen more. I think he's good.
If he didn't fumble that ball, they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I think. What do you got, Katie?
I'm just going to I have Philly, but I'm just going to say it's hard for me not to pick them. That's what I've written down. I think it's between them and the Niners.
Yep,
They're
me
probably
too.
in the NFC Championship together. I just think I cannot pick against Philly right now. Like, Philly is so good. There's no one, I don't see anyone else in the NFC in period, except maybe the Niners, that puts any pressure on them.
Because that division sucks.
Not just the division, the conference.
That conference sucks.
All right, Super Bowl pick. So I got the Ravens and the Eagles in the AFC NFC Championship game. I got the Jets winning the Super Bowl plus 1,800.
Nice. Are we allowed to do that? Because I'll go Ravens at 1,800.
I cleared out a credit card for the
can't
Super Bowl.
change.
I got flights to Vegas. Whatever it takes, I'll sit in the corner of the end zone. Can't wait
Who are you
by
really
myself.
picking for the?
The New York Jets plus 1,800.
That way,
So
that
you
happens, he
change.
could just put
So
that
if
post
you're
up there.
AFC and NFC championship,
This is just
that's
gambling, all right? Doesn't
all
matter.
right. Okay.
If it's just gambling, I'm going 1,800 Baltimore Ravens.
I'm just trying to make these fans money.
It's true.
If I
It's true.
follow this,
And you
I
ride
have
them
Philly.
Jets all year round.
Philly should have won last year.
All right.
I can't get down. I don't.
It's tough to repeat.
I would love. They didn't repeat
It's
because
tough to repeat to get even into the Super Bowl. We're all not Tom Brady
or Patrick Mahomes.
or Patrick.
Oh, you're right. If the Jets get a home playoff game and make it into the
Holy
AFC,
shit.
NFC, if they make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going to do some crazy shit.
You better get
It's
that
not
tattoo.
like
I'm
it
starting
hasn't been
drinking
done.
again.
No, don't do that. Get a tattoo.
It
with
has
a jet on it.
happened.
I definitely am doing that. I'm getting a
All right.
Rex Ryan tattoo.
I love that.
From our notes, I was going with the Eagles at 800, but I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens if you want to make some money. 1,800 Super Bowl champs.
Yeah,
That's a good bet.
Fucking pains me to say, but I think Lamar's got something to prove, and if he's there the whole season, he could absolutely win the
That's a
Super
good
Bowl.
bet.
I took the Ravens.
Wow. Nice.
1,800.
Lot of like, what did
I'm
we
actually
call
I'm
it?
actually putting money on that tonight.
What was it when everyone
What's
said
the-
the same bet?
Cover 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cover 3, cover 4.
Family play.
This makes me want to bet, and I hate betting. But I like doing the preseason stuff.
Just bet. Just
I
put
like the
money in there.
preseason stuff because then you
It's
you
good thing
win.
you're not on a
I
game
won a
before.
couple of them. I don't have to be the gambler. I just need everybody else to believe in
Just
my
bet
picks.
a little.
Put a little.
Go fast when you get home. Drive fast.
Put a little.
Oh, that
scones
happens.
on
Do
it.
it all.
That part happens.
Little bread.
Put your mortgage payment on a game one
Put a
night. And
little
tell me it's not the
bread
most
on
exciting
it.
game you've ever had.
You're insane.
Yeah. Just the
Put your
mortgage
kid's
payment.
college tuition on the first half over of a Ball State football game.
His son was
You're
gonna go to
talking from
Maritime, but he went to the
experience.
losing team.
Yeah. Kid, you were going to Notre Dame accepted you. I just threw it out.
Wasn't a chance. What do you got? The Bengals, Joe Burrows. You love him. All right, move on. Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Philly.
No, I said Philly.
Philly.
already.
Oh,
Ah.
Philly straight up. All right.
If I had to pick between the two people I picked before, I pick Philly.
Philly, Jets, 2 Ravens. I like it.
I like my chances. All right, cut it.
Jets Super Bowl. Question: do you have money on the Jets yet to win the Super Bowl?
Of course.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
that was a
Guys
dumb
are made.
question.
Do you put money on the Dolphins all the
Every
time?
year.
Do you really?
Every
Absolutely.
year.
I always
Interesting.
want to do that with the Pirates, but I never do it, and I'm such a good move.
Do you do it with the Steelers?
No.
It's
You
bad
think I wanna
luck.
jinx them?
Yes,
like
that's
that?
what I'm saying.
Mind.
That's what I'm saying. Stresses me
Team,
out.
every year, every season.
I
I only
rarely.
follow 3 sport. Like I don't watch like basketball. So Islanders $100 every year to win.
Yeah?
The cup. Yep. Dolphins every year, and then Yankees to win the World Series. If the team is like obviously tanking like they were for Tua, I went 50-50.
Right.
I put 50 on that year. I put 50 on the Steelers, 50 on the Dolphins.
I put $250 in my FanDuel account. I put $100 on them to win the division, and $100 on the Super
Really?
Bowl, and then I took $50, and I've been bet a lot of horses.
A lot of
I was up
horses.
$50 to $75 for like 2 weeks
Wow.
straight.
It's a tough sport.
I didn't do any work for
It's
those 2 weeks.
impossible. Sport. The fact
tough
that like if you're a successful horse handicapper, that like you cannot be like
You know, if you look it up on
There's
like
no way.
Is that pure
Wikipedia,
luck?
It literally says if you become a good horse gambler, you can make over $1,000 a week. Like just
That's
being,
not that much
just
money
being-
though.
well, just being
$1,000
handicapper.
a week
Just
is
being a
nothing.
handicapper.
Oh,
You could win
no,
enough
there's
to
no
win
like,
$1,000 a week. I mean, that's not terrible, is it?
I
Doing
think
fun.
there's a system. There's an odd system.
There's
No,
definitely
I think
a system.
if it's all straight up and there's no like insider information, there's no bullshit that goes on in the paddocks or whatever it is. Like if it's all straight,
And I
there's-
think that's all. I think that's all a part of it.
It has to be because there's no way you could do that and be good at it consistently.
Oh yeah,
Right.
not consistently. There's an odd system there though.
Yeah, and I think you got to switch that system every once in a
Like
while.
over there, they get all fired up when there's like 10 fucking horses in the race. I'm like, dude, give me the one that's got 4 in it or 5 in it. Those are the ones
Yeah.
I win on. You know?
First down, dogs.
Let's get
Oh.
this over with.
Don't be angry.
Should we hit the strip club?
Did
after
I
this?
make you cranky?
No. Fine.
This is where the serious time comes. I already got my parlay in. For reals.
I got all
For
these bets
reals? Are you telling us what it is?
Yeah, I got all these bets in.
Why don't you go first?
Want me to go first? Let's have JK bring us back into the show.
in. I don't know if I could do this.
I'm just busting his chops.
I think the Ravens start off fast and hot. Give me the Ravens. Wait, what?
That has to go in the show.
And warm.
Did you just get turned on making your pick?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I missed it. I missed the NFL so much.
I do too.
Taking the Ravens minus 10. Huge line.
That's a huge line for week 1.
Texans, though. Come on.
Schaub.
Texans have been bad for 47 years.
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
Taking the Ravens
Even when
minus
they-
10
Baltimore?
at home. Minus
I'm
10.
jumping on it. I got the Ravens minus 10.
Yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
Week 1, 5 out of the last 6 years, the Baltimore Ravens have won by 15 plus points. 5 out of the last 6 years. They come out scorching hot week 1.
Fun fact.
They're my Super Bowl pick. Let's go Ravens.
Love it.
I like it. All right. Well,
It's a
fun.
fact, Nana.
I'm gonna jump in here now anyway. We're gonna do Carolina and Atlanta. One of the most boring games of the week. We're going over 40.
Nice.
We're going over 40 because I don't think there's anything that they could do besides just go back and forth and score.
You think Atlanta can score over 40 points?
I don't think Carolina could stop anybody.
There's no chance a rookie quarterback is going to fucking do anything.
I think it's gonna be a debacle of a
Bryce
game.
Young, you're talking about?
I'm jumping in on that game. I'm taking the Falcons minus 3.5.
Oh, my God.
You're taking the Falcons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
You just said they couldn't score.
But no, I'm saying
It's going to be 14-10?
Carolina. I'll pick against every rookie quarterback.
Oh, I got what you're saying. I understand what
I
you're
don't
saying.
like that you're coming
I'm
from
taking
my
Len-
man, Bryce.
He's terrible. He's not even fucking 4 feet tall.
Okay.
He could barely
Relax.
see over the offensive
True.
line.
This is all true what he's saying.
So there's
I
plenty
know
of
this
game
short
as well.
quarterbacks that were good.
This game is very classic, usually in an over game when they both had quarterbacks. I'm just taking the over just because I want to see them just go back and forth.
Oh, I'm jumping on this game. I'm taking Carolina.
Nice.
I'm taking division.
I
Plus
like
three and a
that.
half?
What? Plus 3.5? Yeah.
I think this is the wrong game to be going.
I think it's the wrong
Dogs.
game for 3 bets to be in.
it's definitely the worst game of the week.
I did not
Hands
pick
down,
it.
without a doubt. Like, this is a bad game. Divisional underdogs, 62-38-2 during the first week. 4-2 last season. Divisional underdogs in week 1 always hit at like 60%. Give me the 3.5 points, which is a lot of points for a divisional game week 1. On the Carolina Panthers.
See, Sean likes a midget quarterback.
He is
Drew
fucking
Brees.
small.
Small.
It's fine.
All right, everybody's got 9 picks in. What's one of yours?
I got 2, yeah.
I'm taking the Seahawks over the Rams, 5.5 points, which is kind of a stretch because they only won by field goals last year. But I kind of like Seattle. Like I think that they're gonna win by at least a touchdown this game.
Rams are a
Versus the
terrible
Rams.
team. Rams are
Why
At
are the Rams
home.
so
They're
terrible?
very bad.
At home in
Awful.
They
Seattle.
mortgaged their future for the Super Bowl.
So they're just zero defense.
they have nobody.
Right?
They have
Nobody,
nothing.
nobody on
Aaron
defense.
Donald,
but
right?
It's still
That's
the,
it?
But
Which
it's
is
still
crazy
the
he's
same
still there.
offense.
He's going to be gone by the middle of the season. He's not going to be on that team.
Who?
Donald.
I got you.
No, Cooper Kupp is a shell of himself. He guy's constantly hurt because he had 5 billion catches in one season.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been the same
True.
since.
Might not play.
You have nobody else on that offense. Cam Akers is never in or he's out, or they don't give him the ball when he is in.
I like that pick.
Thank you.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. I got to go
What's
again
yours?
because everybody's got 2, right?
No, I have
I
one.
like it.
All right. Well, I'll go before you. Which one do
I
I
only have
want
one,
to pick
too.
next?
I got 2.
Since I had the Rams
else?
down. No, I'm going to go with what I was talking about before. I know I felt like this was a big spread, but it's perfectly under the 7. I'm going Minnesota at home against Tampa Bay, who nobody's talking about because nobody knows anything about
Baker
Tampa Bay.
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
Their fans hate
Minnesota-
that
I do know their
decision.
coach sucks.
Minnesota
Minnesota
-6 at home. And then maybe people will start talking about the Minnesota Vikings as being a team again.
I have to jump on that. I have it too.
Jump on it.
Jump on it. Yeah, they're gonna. I think they crushed them.
I think so, too.
I think they crushed Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Bring back Brady.
All right, so
They're
everybody's got 2.
Crying.
So who goes? I go again?
Let Trip go.
All right.
Fucking
All right.
hey.
All right. We're gonna go Miami,
Oh,
Oof.
Los Angeles Chargers, under 50.5.
solid.
We got a new offensive coordinator out there in Los Angeles. A little bit of a shake-up there. I think Miami will play it a little conservative, try to get the running game going to start it off before they get a little desperate. Try to protect Tua a little more than he probably should be. I think the Dolphins' defense will be very good. Vic Fangio, excited for the defense this year. So 50.5 is a lot of fucking points. I'm going to go under 50.5 points.
I'm going to tell you right now, I put a star next to that. I'm putting money on that. I'm not putting it as my picks because I didn't even see it. But that's a good pick right there.
It's a lot of points.
That's,
That's a lot of
That's a lot
points.
I believe it's the highest one in week 1, I think.
By far. By 5 points at least. That's a lot.
I'm going against another terrible football team, the Indianapolis Colts. I'll take the Jaguars -4.5. Another rookie quarterback starting. Terrible, terrible team. No running back. Give me the Jaguars -4.5.
I like
over
that
the
pick.
Colts.
That's a good pick.
Man, I like Indianapolis.
I do too.
Really,
Like-
you both liked them last year too. Do you remember how that worked
Yeah,
out?
Yeah. I mean, my only big worry is who's the running back this week.
That's the only worry.
That's my worry this week on this game. That's my worry on this game with a spread at 4.5. I don't know who it is, so I can't pull the trigger on Indianapolis.
Anthony
I think that-
Richardson.
I think Trevor Lawrence
He's
is
supposed
better
to be
than that
all
team.
over the place.
Yeah, he's looking excited.
He's supposed to be all over the place.
I
Who's
didn't.
he throwing
I'm
the ball
not,
to?
not touching the game. The game made me nervous.
I don't
'cause
know.
I don't know.
Who's he throwing the ball
I'm
to?
saying I can't
Michael
pick
Penix.
the
Marvin
Indianapolis-
Harrison?
I'm telling you that I can't pick them. Marvin Harris. Oh my goodness. I can't do it.
A little less smoke breaks, all right?
You taking Indianapolis?
No, I didn't touch that
No?
game. Not touching that game.
All right. I'll go.
This is going fast. I like this. Keep moving.
Yeah. I'm going to touch my Steelers. I'm
Oh.
going to take the San Francisco and Pittsburgh game. I'm going under 40 and a half.
So low.
That's a lot.
That's very
It's
a
low.
lot of points.
That's very low.
I think it's going to be.
That's
I think it's going to be just like Carolina, Atlanta, sloppy. But I don't think these guys are going to get in the end zone.
You
Really?
said that word with such
That's a Pittsburgh.
aggressiveness.
That's a Pittsburgh game right there.
I
Under
think
40
it's,
point. Yeah.
it's at Pittsburgh. It's the week that they're gonna. It's the week that they have a chance of beating San Francisco. Brock Purdy hasn't played in a little while. I don't know what Pickett's gonna do. I can't.
Points is
I mean,
That's
yeah, but I
low.
see it as like
No, I
20,
get it.
21-14. I see it as 21-13, something like that. 17-13. I'm going the under. San Francisco, Pittsburgh.
Who goes?
Katie.
Do I go?
Yep.
I'm taking the Jets over Buffalo. I am. It's a crazy pick. It might be a crazy pick, but I am taking the Jets over Buffalo. Von Miller's out on their defense.
Dro.
9/11 at home, Monday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers.
The
I'm
Buffalo
riding.
Bills
I'm
are from
going.
New York as well.
Yeah,
They're
no,
actually
it's
the
not
only
The
team in
only
that game.
team from New York.
It's not the same.
Buffalo's not in New York.
And still doesn't matter. A home game.
Upstate doesn't count.
Upstate doesn't count. Yeah.
Westchester's upstate.
I
right?
just like it.
I really like that pick.
You like that pick?
Yeah, I'm jumping on that.
You're
pick.
jumping on the Jets.
Plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5. I think they can win by a field goal easy.
All right.
Maybe not easy, but they can win by a
I
field
mean,
goal.
you're not going to get a lot of games this year where the Jets are going to be underdogs, so I got to take the 2.
You're right.
Oh
You had a
my
drive and a
God.
half with your brand new quarterback, brand new offensive coordinator. So,
All right.
you guys are
Well,
definitely
we'll
ready
see
for the
next
big
week.
time.
I don't think you're gonna go with me, but I'm going Buffalo Bills.
I'm not going with you.
I'm
but
going Buffalo Bills. It's plus 2.5. They are definitely
yeah,
a
just
team
a-
that's been together much longer than this Super Bowl Jet team that we have on our hands. I'm going Buffalo Bills 1-0 coming out of the Jets with a win.
We beat them
in Buffalo.
At
Listen to
Buffalo
me right
last
now.
year
Listen to
with
me right now.
Wilson.
If Aaron Rodgers does not drive them down the field on the opening drive,
He will be
they will
booed.
lose that game.
And he'll be
Listen.
booed.
They will lose that. They will lose that game.
He will be booed.
They're
We'll
going to
see.
be amped up. They're going to be ready to go. If they don't score a touchdown on that first drive, they will lose that game.
They
Buffalo's
win, even
defense
if it's by
is
one.
suspect. They have nobody to run the fucking ball.
Yeah.
What do you mean
They're
they
not
don't
that
run the
good.
ball?
They're not that
They
good.
don't need anybody to run the ball.
They
They're
were
not that
over.
good. They'll
They
finish
were
third.
over.
James Cook can run the ball. If you
They'll
give him the
finish
ball.
third. In the
They
division.
were
Give the guy the ball.
overhyped last year.
Jets, Dolphins, Bills.
They held on to Diggs. This is the last year these two are going to be together.
Doesn't even
They're
want
go-
to play
they're
for them.
go- this is the
Held
la-
on to him.
This is, yeah.
They basically tied him up and said, "We need you to stay here."
Is he starting week one?
We'll see.
He's starting week one. This is the
We'll see.
last year that they're going to be together. I'll pin on that.
What's
No.
the
That's
side
his
bet?
only target.
What's the side bet? Thousand piece puzzle.
It's week one.
I'm happy you like my pick.
You got to smell
Welcome
3 of
to
my
it.
favorite beers if the Bills win.
But can't you just see the press conference? The Jets lose week 1, and Aaron Rodgers is up there at the
Oh,
podium
100%.
with his smug fucking face, and he goes, you gotta understand, we're just gonna get, we gotta get to know each other. We haven't played at all. We didn't play in the preseason. Just relax. We'll be here. It's gonna take some time. I guarantee that we'll be there at the end of the season. He gives some stupid fucking laid back press. And listen, I like Aaron Rodgers, but I could see the press conference in my head already.
I have a stat somewhere. Aaron Rodgers got trashed the first 2 weeks. The first week, last 2 years in a row.
Didn't want to be there.
They got trashed.
You didn't want to be there.
Sure, and I knew that would be the poll, that he didn't want to be there. And I know it's also that he didn't play preseason in 5
Also
years.
had nobody to throw the ball.
He's
to.
fine. We'll see what happens.
Bills are beating the Jets week
All right,
one.
Jets
We'll
have
see.
one
But
receiver.
also at the same time, what you're saying though is like, I don't think any Jets fans think the sky's falling. Everybody is aware of how tough the schedule is. To
True.
throw it out the
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that crazy, but they will be very disappointed
At
if you don't
home,
win.
Monday night, 9/11.
Sure.
The Jets win.
If you don't get a
Jets win the game.
touchdown on that first drive, the Jets are losing that game.
I don't agree with that.
This is a Rico Bosco. I missed the coin toss.
That's
what
an
my team lost.
aggressive. That's aggressive.
It's
thing to
huge
say.
because it's going to take the wind out of everybody.
That's not
As
true.
soon
No,
as they
it
go
won't.
3
They
and out,
have-
or they fumble it, or anything happens.
This isn't the
out of the
same
ordinary.
Jets.
Or Jets thing happens.
Right, or something jet happens.
They're annoying.
When he gets hurt.
Going Bills. I don't want him
Yeah.
to get hurt. I want to see him fail playing every game.
All right.
Jesus.
I got 4 in. How many you got? 4 or 5?
I got 4.
I have 3.
I don't remember. No, I think I got 3.
All right, Katie, you go.
I'm sticking with the other home team. I'm taking the Giants over Dallas at home.
Wow.
Sunday Night Football
Giants plus 3.5.
plus 3.5. I was on board with Zach, as you guys know, the year before last. Last year, he just let me down. I don't know. So many picks. I don't know why you guys hate on the Giants. I don't care if they didn't get better from last year. They're the same team as last year. Fine. They went to the playoffs. I think they beat the Dallas Cowboys at home Sunday Night Football. That's it. I'm not mad at them. They got a decent squad.
My favorite preseason like NFL highlight is the Dax throwing the fucking the pick on like Dax is in midseason form. He throws
I
it.
do remember
He
that.
throws it into like double coverage, like 10 yards short to a fucking cornerback that's like 5 feet tall.
Oh, man.
My next game, my 4th game, I got Cleveland plus 2.5 at home versus Cincinnati. I spoke about the Bengals, how I feel about them. I think they're due for a down season. Cleveland at home, the perverts,
That's
big
a
start.
crazy pick to
I
me.
think 2.5
That's crazy.
divisional
He's back.
game.
Pervert's big start.
Give me the divisional dog week 1.
Tough
Again,
game to touch.
Cleveland
I
plus
wouldn't
2.5.
touch that game. That game could go any which way. Taking
Yeah.
Cleveland over Cincy in week 1.
Yep, plus 2.5.
Interesting. Very interesting.
All right, my final pick. I'm taking the Bears minus 1
Bingo, baby!
The Bears.
That's the one.
against the Packers. Jordan Love,
Packers are shit.
terrible.
Packers are shit.
The
I'm
whole
going
division
against
is a
that
toss
pick.
up, but I think the Bears are going to come out. in that.
Like, I'm not even taking the Bears at -1. I'm taking Justin Fields at -1.
Yeah.
That's all I'm banking on, that guy can get in the end zone a couple times.
At least.
At least.
At least.
My last pick is against that. I'm going with Jordan Love.
What?
Really?
I
That
am.
girl.
What
like
has
it.
he showed?
You're just fucking with us?
I just think Love era
Let me
is
see where you wrote that
here.
down.
I wrote literally Love era starting. The Pack still owns the Bears.
See, I think it's the opposite. I think Aaron Rodgers
What?
is gone, and the Packers don't.
Packers are
Curse.
9-1 straight up, and 8-2 against the spread.
Yes,
in
with
the last
the
10
fun
games
facts.
against the Bears. That's absurd. 9-1,
No
10-2
Aaron Rodgers.
gets a spread.
Doesn't
Dude,
matter.
Aaron Rodgers would score 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes.
Divisional dog, week 1.
We'll see.
All my stats
Bears
on
are-
It's
divisional dogs, week 1.
It's 1
You
point.
took the same thing?
I didn't take
Packers?
them. I didn't.
Bears
Not
are
on I,
licking
one of my. I
their
will
chops.
100% take them on Sunday.
But
That's
you
not my last
support
one.
my pick?
Absolutely.
I love when Tripp supports my pick. It makes me
No.
feel so good.
Team is going to get up to play a game more than the Bears are this weekend.
I agree. That's a big week 1.
We'll see.
That is a
It's a
big week
great week 1
They're
game.
too
Yep.
young. They don't get it. They don't understand how big it is.
1. Okay, we'll see. I
Are
got
you?
money on it.
You're taking.
I'm taking the Bears.
You done? I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Last one. Tennessee plus
Sure.
3 at New Orleans. Positive.
Tennessee, who are they?
Are they a football team?
You also
Tennessee.
loved them last year.
Mike Vrabel.
I do remember
Mike
that.
Vrabel.
Everybody forgets about Tennessee because they're not good. They're not a good football team. Ryan Tannehill's not a good quarterback. And every year, Mike Vrabel comes out and wins a shitload
They're
of games
not-
he has
yeah.
no business winning. He's a fucking phenomenal coach. You cannot argue with it. The Titans actually got better in the offseason. I still think Tannehill's not a great quarterback. However, I got one of my fun stats. So I went with Tennessee, a road dog.
At New Orleans, with New
Yeah.
Orleans defense.
A
Okay.
road dog, 3 points and under in the first 4 weeks is at 57%. Week 1 being the most.
Sounds like a coin toss.
57%
I
makes
get
it a coin toss
7% more than a coin
for
toss.
sure.
And I get Mike Vrabel versus Dennis Allen. Terrible head coach.
Winston playing for New Orleans? Is that just? Oh no,
Yep.
Derek Carr, right?
Derek Carr.
Derek
Car.
That's gonna be interesting.
He's handsome too. Well, we were talking about Jimmy.
right now?
We were talking about how Jimmy was handsome. I just figured I'd throw it in. Cars too.
Sure. You know who's handsome? Mike Vrabel.
Okay.
Derrick
We should
Henry.
review, right?
Derrick Henry's still
Henry's playing.
still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do pretty well.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, I
Defying the
lot-
odds of
set-
running back.
I
Set a
fought
hot-
for his
had a lot of
demise
rest.
3 years in a row.
Lot
Had
of
a
risk.
lot of rest.
Let's
All right.
review, and then I have
Let's
a question.
review. You want to review, and then you have to what?
I have a question.
Oh, all right. I got San Francisco, Pittsburgh under 40.5. I got Carolina at Atlanta over 40. Minnesota -6 against Tampa Bay. Chicago Bears over the Green Bay Packers. And I got Buffalo over your New York Jets. They'll win by 3.
I got the Ravens -10, the Falcons -3.5, the Jaguars -4.5, the Bears -1, and the New York Jets. Monday Night Football, starting the march to the Super Bowl off
So excited.
+2.5
So excited.
against the stars falling Buffalo Bills. They had their chance once again, and it's
True.
over.
They did have their chance.
It's over.
I think they got one more.
The Jets. What was the fun fact? Going from last to first.
In the division, yep.
Winning the AFC East, going to the championship game against the Ravens,
No, Philly's going to win.
taking it to
Say,
Vegas.
was Washington last?
Jets
You
Niners.
think he would stop drinking, the takes would get less delusional.
Nope, not about the Jets while
Yeah.
they're still alive.
Holy Christ.
Nobody gets hurt the whole season.
No.
It's gonna be great. Robert Saleh is motivator.
Okay, moving on to
All
realistic
gas.
things here.
No breaks.
Realistic wins. Carolina +3.5. Ravens -10.5. Miami Chargers under 50.5. Cleveland Browns +2.5 at home. Tennessee Titans +3 on the road.
I'm taking Miami in the under. Definitely.
I'm just
We
happy
love that for
football's
you.
back.
Miami hits on that stat too. Road dog, less 3 points week 1. However, that's a scary game.
All right, Seahawks over the Rams, -5.5. Minnesota over Tampa Bay, -6. Jets +2.5 over Buffalo. Danny Dimes and the New York Giants over Dallas. Sunday Night Football +3.5. And the Love Era over the Bears
Love era.
+1.
Wow. I feel like that's going to die quick
Oh
about
man,
week
the media's
5,
gonna
6.
love that.
Week 5, 6.
We'll see.
Adorable.
Wait, did anyone? I watched all the sports podcasts this summer. If you haven't been able to tell, did anyone watch the Johnny Manziel one?
Yes.
Yes.
My fave
Loved
one.
It was great.
Loved it.
Thought it was awesome.
So good.
I just finished it like the other day.
I like him. Like
don't
I
know.
have so much more. He was just so
Yeah.
fucking honest.
I mean, he's crazy. He's
Crazy.
definitely a bad guy.
They left out so much. Like I understand there was,
Yeah.
you know.
okay,
there's
should we
so
get
much-
you started on Urban Myers
No,
and
no,
the
I'm
Swamp? Because I
No,
feel like
no.
you have a lot to say there.
No, we don't have enough tape for that. But the Johnny Manziel, like there was a lot of
Come
stuff
back for
in,
week 3 for that Swamp show.
in between his things. It was like that was right in our wheelhouse. I was like, yeah, we were older. You could just follow. it.
Yeah.
His life would be so much like they need to somehow do like a 10-part series. The stuff that like when he went to Barstool, then he went to the
Yeah.
Canadian
Yeah.
Football League,
Yeah.
then he was in the fan-controlled football league.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's crazy. Just because the dude just wanted to go play ball.
Yep.
His
I
life.
think
looks pretty
that's
cool
the
right
whole
now.
thing. He just wanted to play for
Nah.
fun.
Yeah, I think he made it.
Like to be
He's living in
like,
Scottsdale.
Does he have money right now?
I mean, he's got some money.
He's got some money.
Probably not as much as he could have had, but like
Right.
Well, did he open like a bar restaurant
Yes.
down in
Scottsdale.
That's where he lives. I'd love
He
to go
lives
to
in
it.
Scottsdale.
and then no right by A&M. Where's College Station?
okay.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
A&M?
College Station.
Yeah,
That'll
so-
work out.
Yeah,
In
right, like,
Texas.
College bar. No one ever does that. Wayne Corbett.
He did build that place.
Yeah, Wayne Corbett and your
did build a
fucking
new
Hofstra.
place.
Come on, it's a little different than Texas A&M.
It's true. It's very true.
I'm just saying.
What, Hempstead, New York, from
Hempstead,
Station, Texas. Come on.
Uniondale Avenue.
Hempstead Turnpike.
No, that was good. Like they should have gave him more time. They should have.
I wish it
expanded
was
that out,
longer
yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. I wish they had
That dude
episodes
is
instead of
fucking
just.
fascinating. And then you think
Very
about like
fascinating.
It was great.
how great he was, and the fact that he won the Heisman. Like he was a fucking freshman.
Freshman, yeah.
It's so
Unbelievable.
crazy, and he was not even like Not just like, oh, this highly touted freshman that came in. It was just like, all right, sure. We'll
No,
give it a
he
shot.
just
Yeah,
like
the backup
slung the
quarterback.
ball. He never even said he never even looked at plays
Yeah.
or studied.
Nuts.
He
Literally just
just
started running around
literally
and play-
went
yeah.
and played football and then partied,
Yep.
and then went and played football and threw the ball and then partied, and
Yeah,
that's
would've
all
been
he
my best
did.
friend. He
It
would've
was
been Trip's best
amazing.
friend, too.
Well,
But that's
it's
what you
fucking-
get. You know, like that.
Absolutely.
You
I mean,
got
yeah.
what you got.
you can't retain that.
No.
Not a chance.
His
You
best
gotta be
friend
a
that was like,
steward.
I thought we could do this forever, and then he got, essentially got fired because he's no, I want professional representation.
Yeah.
I was like, so you cut me out for someone that's professional, but you weren't be like, I should be professional too. You're like, no, I'm still gonna do.
Yeah.
You should have stayed with the same guy then. Like, you would have had 10 times more fun.
It's very true.
But everything they did and they just admitted to all of it. I'm like, this is amazing.
It was. It was great.
It was so good.
And I'll also have to say is that this episode was way better than the two that we did last year that we didn't air.
This flowed
know.
nicely, actually.
He's tired. He is out of it right now. You look done.
Let's go. Let's do another one.
First down dogs.
I thought we were doing takeout
Take a
takes.
seat.
We only have the phone.